Studies of lower vertebrates and reptiles are much more limited than those of other mammals, leaving a lot of gaps in our knowledge. But to date, no sleepless animals have been found. However, reptiles and lower vertebrates' forms of sleep are more different from humans than mammals because they have more primitive brains. Lower vertebrates experience wakefulness plus 3 states of what you might call proto-sleep, which are stages of inactivity. Reptiles, a little closer to humans, show 2 kinds of sleep, actually very rudimentary forms of REM-like and non-REM-like sleep. Most studies by far have been done on mammals. Over 90 species have been studied, including a few from each of the 17 mammalian orders. Studies lack for other mammals, and thus still we have gaps in our knowledge. But what do we know? We know that other mammals experience rudimentary non-REM and REM forms of sleep similar to those of humans. There is great variation between species of mammals in how much sleep is needed. Under 2 hours for giraffes, up to almost 20 for species like possums, bats, and chipmunks. And the rest are all over the board in between, such as lions who need 13.5 hours. Distribution of sleep varies by species. Most fall into these categories. Those that are diurnal, like humans and apes, sleep at night. Those that are nocturnal, for instance owls, sleep during the daylight. Those that are crepuscular, for example bats, are awake only during the twilight peaks of dawn and dusk. Some consolidate their sleep into one period, some over many. Where mammals sleep also varies considerably. Rabbits sleep in burrows. Gorillas make sleeping nests. Zebras in the open. Horses sometimes standing up. Some birds can sleep while flying. Foxes sleep curled up. Some humans have even been observed sleeping while sitting in classrooms. Some animals, like cats, spend some of their nocturnes dozing, which is qualitatively different than our drowsy state. They are relaxed, eyes partially closed, less responsive to external stimuli, and their EEGs show a unique mixture of waves. Those who don't move their eyes while awake, like owls, show no rapid eye movements during REM sleep, but still experience REM brain waves. Remember those saw-toothed brain waves? Some animals don't show complete REM paralysis, like dogs and most birds. Some animals go into a state of torpor, a reaction to temperature that lasts part of a day, or hibernate, a reaction to season and hormones that lasts much longer. The EEG stages show this continuum of decreasing activeness in brain waves. It goes like this: wake, then drowsy, sleep, torpor, and hibernation, with wake, of course, being the most active and hibernation the least. While torpor and hibernation are related to sleep, they are different in that there is a greater reduction in body temperature and slowing down of bodily functions, and no EEG waves are discernible at all. None. Interestingly, another piece of evidence differentiating these states from sleep is that when animals come out of hibernation, they make up for lost time sleeping, just as if they were sleep deprived. Now here's something really cool. Some sea mammals who need to occasionally surface to breathe, and birds who migrate over large areas with nowhere to stop, sleep with half of their brain at a time. the right and left hemispheres taking shifts. This is called half brain sleep. They have to double up their sleep time though, because each side needs its quota independently of what the other side gets. Birds in riskier environments do this too. When the one hemisphere is sleeping, the other is alert, and that way one eye remains open, actively scanning the environment. So cool. Other sea mammals, instead of taking half-brain shifts, hold their breath, sleep for 1.5 hours, then surface for a breath, then return to sleep again. Here's an interesting question for you. If the left eye is the one that is open during a split brain shift, which side of the brain is sleeping? Those of you who have studied the contralaterality of the brain know the answer would be the left side of the brain, because each hemisphere controls the other side of the body. The right side of the brain would need to be keeping the left eye open. This concludes our lecture introducing sleep. Our next lecture will focus on sleep need, what happens when we are deprived, and sleep debt, how can we pay it off?